The relationship between India and the Kingdom of Morocco is not a recent construct of modern geopolitics. Rather, it is a quiet, enduring bond steeped in the rich chronicles of history. It is a connection woven from ancient threads of commerce, culture, and intellectual exchange that long predated the formal establishment of diplomatic ties. For centuries, the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean and the sprawling trade routes of the Sahara were not barriers but conduits, facilitating a subtle but significant flow of goods, ideas, and people between our two lands. Long before the age of nation-states, the legendary travels of the 14th century Moroccan scholar Ibn Battuta brought the sights and sounds of the Delhi Sultanate to the Maghreb. His detailed accounts served as a bridge of understanding, painting a vivid picture of Indian society for the Arab world and fostering a sense of remote kinship. The maritime trade routes that connected Indian ports with the wider world inevitably carried Indian textiles, spices, and philosophies toward the shores of North Africa, where they mingled with the vibrant Berber, Arab, and Andalusian cultures of Morocco, creating a fascinating, albeit indirect, cultural osmosis. This shared heritage is not merely a relic of the past but a living reality. Both India and Morocco are civilizations characterized by their immense diversity and their capacity to absorb and synthesize a multitude of influences over millennia, resulting in rich, pluralistic societies. The formal chapter of India-Morocco relations began with the dawn of Moroccan independence in 1956. India, itself a young republic, greeted it with enthusiasm and solidarity. India was among the first nations to recognize Moroccan sovereignty, establishing diplomatic relations in 1957. A gesture born of a shared anti-colonial ethos and a common vision for a post-imperial world order where newly freed nations could determine their own destinies. Prompt establishment of embassies in New Delhi and in Rabat, more than a procedural formality, a signal to build a substantive partnership. This foundation was built on the non-aligned movement. During the Cold War, this shared platform provided space for cooperation, advocating for peace, advocating for disarmament, and for a more equitable international economic order, independent of superpower blocs. Early collaboration in multilateral forums fostered consultation and coordination that continues today. High-level visits have periodically punctuated the relationship, reaffirming political will to strengthen the partnership and to explore new avenues for cooperation. The architecture of diplomatic engagement is methodical and broad-based, sustained not just by occasional summits, but by institutional mechanisms like the India-Morocco Joint Commission and Foreign Office consultations. These platforms let officials meet, discuss, and advance cooperation in trade, in investment, in education, and in security. They are the essential plumbing of a healthy bilateral relationship. The spirit animating these interactions is cordiality and mutual respect. The economic dimension of the India-Morocco relationship forms its most robust and vital artery, driven by a powerful synergy in key sectors. The cornerstone of this trade is Morocco's position as a global leader in phosphate production and India's status as a major agricultural economy, with a vast and constant demand for fertilizers. Morocco is a critical supplier of phosphoric acid rock phosphate to India, materials that are indispensable for ensuring our nation's food security. This trade is not merely transactional, it is strategic. The reliable supply of Moroccan phosphates underpins the productivity of millions of Indian farmers, making this commercial link a matter of national importance for India and a pillar of the Moroccan export economy. Beyond this foundational trade in phosphates, the economic relationship is steadily diversifying. India's exports to Morocco include automotive parts, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, textiles, machinery. Indian companies are increasingly recognizing Morocco's strategic location, political stability, and well-developed infrastructure as compelling reasons to invest. The country serves as an excellent launchpad for accessing the broader markets of West Africa and the European Union, with which Morocco has preferential trade agreements. This Morocco Now strategy aligns perfectly with the global ambitions of Indian industry. Several sectors present exciting prospects for future growth and joint ventures. Renewable energy is a particularly promising field. Morocco's ambitious solar energy projects, Morocco's wind energy projects, such as the Noor Ouarzazate solar complex, offer immense opportunities for collaboration with Indian firms. Indian firms possess significant expertise in the renewable sector. Similarly, the automotive industry in Morocco is ripe for Indian investment. The aerospace sector offers partnership potential, information technology provides tech collaboration avenues, and tourism is a ready market for joint development. Creating joint ventures in food processing could leverage Moroccan agricultural output and Indian processing technology to serve markets in both Africa and Europe. To fully unlock this potential, both countries must address existing logistical and procedural hurdles. While trade is growing, it is still modest compared to engagement with other major partners. Negotiating a preferential trade agreement or free trade agreement could reduce tariffs and non-tariff barriers. Improving direct shipping links and streamlining customs procedures would be crucial. The establishment of the India-Morocco Chamber of Commerce and Industry is a positive development, creating a dedicated platform for businesses to connect, share information, and forge new commercial partnerships. Beyond the realms of history and commerce, the India-Morocco relationship is increasingly defined by a convergence of strategic interests on the global and regional stage. India, South Asia. India, Indo-Pacific. Morocco, Maghreb. Morocco, Africa. Morocco, Arab world. They share a commitment to a rules-based international order, multilateralism, and the peaceful resolution of disputes. This shared worldview makes them natural partners in various international forums, United Nations, non-aligned movement, where they often advocate for sovereignty, development, and global equity. A critical area of growing convergence is counterterrorism and security. Both India and Morocco have tragically been victims of terrorism and are acutely aware of the transnational nature of this threat. This shared vulnerability has fostered a growing willingness to cooperate more closely on security matters. The establishment of a joint working group on counterterrorism is a testament to this commitment. The mechanism facilitates sharing of intelligence, best practices in threat assessment, strategies for countering radicalization, and countering violent extremism. This dialogue on security and defense is becoming an increasingly important pillar of the bilateral relationship. Morocco's strategic location at the crossroads of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East makes it a partner of significant geopolitical value to India. As India deepens engagement with Africa through initiatives like the India-Africa Forum Summit, Morocco serves as a stable and influential interlocutor. Rabat's re-entry into the African Union in 2017 further enhanced its role, opening new avenues for trilateral cooperation between India, Morocco, and other African nations. For India, a strong partnership with Morocco is integral to its broader Africa outreach strategy, providing a reliable anchor in the strategically vital North African region. While defense cooperation remains at a nascent stage, there is clear potential for growth. There is scope for modest yet meaningful engagement in maritime security, training exchanges, and participation in each other's defense exhibitions. As India's domestic defense industry grows, there may be opportunities to supply defense platforms that meet Morocco's needs. The focus, for now, remains on building trust and understanding through dialogue and information sharing. This strategic convergence, built on shared values and common threats, adds depth and resilience to the India-Morocco partnership, ensuring its relevance in an ever-changing world. Ultimately, the long-term vitality of the India-Morocco relationship will be secured not just in the corridors of power or the boardrooms of corporations, but in the hearts and minds of our peoples. It is through the soft power of cultural exchange, educational collaboration, human connection. The mutual fascination between our societies, India's vibrant cinema, music, and dance captivating Moroccan audiences, Morocco's exotic landscapes, rich cuisine, unique artistic traditions drawing Indian interest, provides a fertile ground for deepening these ties. Cultural festivals, film screenings, and art exhibitions are powerful tools for fostering this grassroots appreciation. Education is a particularly potent catalyst for building future-proof partnerships. By encouraging more Moroccan students to pursue higher education in India's world-class institutions, and conversely, facilitating study abroad programs for Indian students in Morocco, we invest directly in the next generation of leaders, entrepreneurs, and thinkers who will steward this relationship. The provision of scholarships, the establishment of academic exchange programs between universities, and joint research projects in fields like agriculture, water management, and renewable energy can create a dynamic ecosystem of intellectual collaboration that yields benefits far beyond the classroom, driving innovation and shared progress. Looking ahead, the path to a more robust partnership requires deliberate and pragmatic steps. Finalizing a preferential trade agreement would be a game changer, dramatically boosting bilateral trade and investment flows. Encouraging Indian companies to invest in Morocco's key growth sectors, such as automotive, aerospace, and green hydrogen, would create jobs and transfer technology. Simultaneously, facilitating Moroccan sovereign wealth fund investments into India's burgeoning infrastructure and technology markets would create a more balanced economic relationship. Enhancing tourism by simplifying visa procedures and exploring direct air connectivity would unlock the immense potential for people-to-people exchanges, fostering greater understanding and goodwill. In conclusion, the India-Morocco relationship is a story of quiet achievement and immense promise. It is a partnership anchored in a shared history, animated by a complementary economy, and guided by a convergence of strategic interests. While challenges related to geographical distance and logistical connectivity remain, they are surmountable with focused political will and creative policymaking. Please subscribe to our channel.